the U.S. and the Texas economy, as they both closed 2022, we saw slower growth particularly in the fourth quarter and even into the third quarter of last year. And the slowdown, it's broad-based. There are some sectors that continue to do well, but for the most part, we've seen broad-based slowdown when you looked into output, revenues, employment, new orders, indicators, housing, construction, and even some of the leading indexes for both the U.S. and Texas continues to suggest a slowdown into 23. There are plenty of risks to both the U.S. and the Texas economy. Top of mind for us, of course, are the Russia-Ukraine war and the implications that they may have for all sorts of commodities and energy and other sectors in the economy, in the global economy, as well as the challenge that we continue to face as far as elevated inflation and, of course, the rising interest rates and what those sort of impact would those have for different sectors of the economy. The good news is that price and wage pressures have eased and continue to ease in the last few readings, although they both remain pretty elevated, and that's been a big source of pain points for business leaders and operators. And then the outlook continues to suggest, as I mentioned before, perhaps slower growth in 23.
Yeah, I really appreciate this event and the events that GSMP does put on. I think it's crucial to the local businesses. As someone that's lived here for almost a decade and worked here for a while, went to school here, seeing the growth around us is evident, but often we kind of have our heads in the sand and just we think things are happening, but for us to actually be involved and know what is happening, know the employers coming to our area, having an organization like the GSMP to really connect us with other businesses so we can be a part and have opportunities with the growth coming here, I think is real crucial.
And then just the information is very helpful. And I think it also helps with encouraging our business community because it is kind of unknown what's going to happen. I think a lot of people get nervous, and I think being able to come in here and hear the truth as it is, but also the positive spin and just reinforcing that we're in this great corridor, that we have all the great industries around us, and that we're in a great state. And I think that's going to be helpful because I do think a lot of people are nervous, but when you can hear this information, it's reassuring and it's helpful.